Our hair is our identity, or our body shape is our identity. So people tie us into that. So if you can remove that layer of yourself, you can start to be authentically you, right?
Welcome to another dose of Empire, where we share stories to elevate and inspire. My name is Mimi, and I'll be your host for today. I am honored to introduce our next guest. She's a motivator, a hair guru, and host of Curl Talk. Please help me welcome Stephanie Burrell.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? What an introduction. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I don't think I did you justice, but we got
you did. You did more than that.
Can we pause and look at those curls? Guys, please, these curls.
Thank you. Thank you.
Curls. I love what you stand for. And obviously that's one of the reasons I was aching for this interview. I'm like, when can I have this girl on? She's gorgeous inside and out. We met before, so it was just more reason for me to have you on here. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is truly an honor. I love interacting with people, especially like these conversations. So I'm so excited.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your website. I know you talk about hair. I mean, most people have hair. Right? So that is something we have in common, which I love. But you strive and you talk about your love for your hair and how we should encourage other people to love their hair as well. So how did that journey start? Tell us a little bit about that.
I would have to say it started, I believe, like June or July of last year, definitely in the height of the pandemic. I was over at my cousin's house and we were just talking, and my cousins are just entrepreneurs, innovators. So they're women that I definitely look up to, but I've always been shy. And when they told me, hey, you should do something like an Instagram page about your curls, I was like, are you guys sure? And they're like, yeah, do it. So they definitely motivated me to do it. I started the page and I don't know what happened. People followed.
And now we're here.
And now we're here. Yeah.
No, you have been amazing. But remember, Stephanie, the last time I saw you, you cut your hair. I remember you telling me the story.
Yeah.
And I wanted to cry. But for those viewers who have not heard the story, tell us, how did it happen? You cutting off your hair. How was the feeling behind it? Tell us. For those of us who are not courageous enough to ever get something like that done.
Well, I think it was just bound to happen, to be honest. But it was one of the years that when I was living in Haiti, and I was going through somewhat of a rough patch in my life. Mm-hmm. So at that stage, I had like a bob, a shortcut, and it was relaxed hair. So it had chemicals in it. And then my roommate and I decided to go dye her hair one Sunday. She did hers like a fiery red. I bleached mine like super bright blonde. And it didn't take more than a couple of days for chunks of my hair to just start falling out. Yeah. So obviously the chemicals did not mesh well. Mm-hmm. And then I was flying home back to Miami. I believe it was in December. And my grandmother actually said, oh, I could take you to a barber to cut the rest of it off. So I said, sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So my grandmother took me to a barber and cut just the back, because once he approached the front, I was like, please do not touch the front of my hair, and that haircut cost probably like $5. It was like super choppy, disorganized, and so I had like a soccer mom haircut. So it was like straight and long in the front, and that was, but like
that's
damage. Yeah.
Oh,
but
damage
like
in the back.
you could see.
So what was he trying to do? Was it he or she?
It was a he.
So was he trying to remove the damaged part? So that's why.
I think what he was trying to do was remove the relaxed part, because that there you could see the definition. So like the person who dyed my hair completely. I had a little bit of natural growth. Gotcha. So he tried to get from there, but it was like patches of like blonde and natural and non-natural hair, and it was just a hot mess.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So that was my first haircut, and then after that I returned back to Haiti and I did 3 more haircuts. And my last haircut was actually, a woman was phenomenal, and she just said, "I'm gonna cut everything off." So because
and what did you say?
I was just like, okay, because
you trusted her.
She told me the honest truth. She told me it did not look good at all. I was trying to preserve the little length that I had, and it was getting to a point where I couldn't even style it. So she literally chopped it all off where I could see my scalp, and that's what jump-started my journey.
Okay. We need to keep it 100. Did you cry at any point? As I'm listening to the story, I wanted to cry just a little. Because the idea of cutting my hair, because we hold our hair so dear to who we are. It's just, my hair been with me ever since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Even though there are new growth. Those hair don't stay with you forever. But the idea is that part of me been with me forever. I just remember summertime is the time we braid our hair, and I have 2 other sisters, and that was the time we all match, our hairstyle match for the entire summer, because my parents, they didn't have time for it. So that is something there are so many memories with that. So my first question to you is, how did you know to trust the person who cut your hair? Because I think that's always a hesitancy for a lot of people, not knowing if they can trust the hairstyler. So what did she say to convince you? Or maybe it was the way she said it to give you that peace of mind, to give her that trust.
I think what really made me trust her was that she had a shortcut herself. So nice. Just seeing the style on her, and she said we have the same, I guess, facial structure. I guess that's what helped her like sell it to me. But honestly, her having a short, like pixie cut was just like it for me. And I was like, if she could do it, I could totally do it.
Okay, awesome. I think it makes a difference when you can listen to people share experiences, and I think that's one of the reasons these conversations are so important. You listen to people share experiences coming from an authentic place, and I think you can relate even more. Oh my God. So for how long did it take for your hair to grow to this beautiful curly hair like it is right now?
Thank you. Let me see. I did that cut in 2018. So now I'm on my 3rd year. Yeah.
Okay, that's
3
awesome.
years natural.
So was there at any point after your hair was fully chopped up, you second-guessed yourself? Obviously, I saw you. Gorgeous. I don't think I couldn't even picture you with long hair. I remember when you were telling me the story in DC, I'm like, this girl is gorgeous as she is. Sounds like you did this because you got up one day and you just cut it off and it looks gorgeous, but I couldn't. Did you have it at any point second guess and say, oh my God, maybe I should have just let it grow? Did you ever second guess yourself?
No. I can honestly, wholeheartedly say I did not second guess myself. I feel like when I did that, I was conscious of that it was a journey that I was about to begin. So that was really important for me. And that came with everything, not only my appearance changing, but myself, my values, what motivates me, who I want to surround myself around. So it was just, to me, it needed to be done, so to speak.
Right.
I feel like everyone struggles with like that kind of identity thing, our hair is our identity, or our body shape is our identity. So people tie us into that. So if you can remove that layer of yourself, you can start to be authentically you, right? You're not holding on to that crutch. So many people are like, oh my gosh, your hair is so pretty when it's long or when it's straight. Now that I don't have that, you have to accept me for me.
Right. I love that. But you are also natural. Obviously, can you ever see yourself going back to perming your hair? And the second part to this, would you even put color in your hair again?
I would dye my hair. I don't think I would ever do bleach again, because it's really damaging. Like, it just, now learning more about like chemicals and stuff, like it's something that really, we shouldn't really be putting in your hair. Obviously, if it's professionally done, it comes out beautifully. So dyeing my hair, I'm not opposed to it. When it comes to like perms, relaxers, absolutely not. My hair is so much more natural, even though it's 10 times more work. I feel a lot better knowing that I'm putting organic, natural products, and it's growing just like that.
I love that.
Realize that we're more alike than we thought, as women that in different cities and countries, there's some similarities in our stories.
We have more in common than differences.